Hello Taurus, Elsie here with a bonus read. How are you, bull gang? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you so much that I come back and do all these bonus reads because you guys are just like eating up these readings so super quick. I just want to keep you in readings. I appreciate you. So the bonus reads, as you know them, if you've been here before and you are a Taurus who is here regularly, you know that my bonus reads don't have any dates or times. My intention is to read for the current energy or the future energy. I don't intend to read for past energy. However, that being said, we're in the midst of our Mercury retrograde, right? And that can bring other things to the reading. We have lots in retrograde. All of it's going to bring something to the reading. That's the way it is, right? It's all being influenced by energy. So let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are cross-watching, thank you for doing that. If you are brand new and you just tripped over this silliness here, welcome. I hope that you will stay. There is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner. If you're interested in staying, please hit that bell button. I'm off schedule right now. I'm uploading rando willy-nilly because I'm just trying to get in the some hours for the rest of the summer. I'm in Canada, and so it's a very short summer here. So I'm spending a lot of time away from the desk. Here we go. Let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus. Tell me about Taurus. We do have the Knight of Cups. What's going on here, Taurus? Knight of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups. And we do have the Four of Swords. Taurus, it feels like something is going to be healed. I feel it's because you want it to be healed. I feel we're talking about emotions and feelings. We've got a lot of cups here. It does feel like there is a disconnect between you and someone else that you have romantic feelings for, and it feels like it's been a long while. So for me as a reader, cups are months, so it could be 8 or 9 months since you've seen or heard from this person. It doesn't have to be. That could be for some of you. We do have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's no reciprocity being given here. There's no emotional give and take in this connection right now. And it could be a love connection, but please understand that we're not just reading for love, right? This could be a friendship. This could be a member of your family. This could be your workplace. You could be in disconnect with somebody in the workplace as well, just butting heads and not getting along. It feels like it could be somebody that you do have sort of a romantic feeling for, though. The Six of Coins, when it's in the reverse, tells me that somebody is not really putting in effort. Somebody's not putting in the hard work. They're not putting in effort. They're not trying to balance things. It feels like there's a disconnect here between you and somebody else, and it is somebody that you share feelings with, whether those are platonic or romantic feelings. We have the Ace of Swords, so it tells me that you want some clarity on what happened. Now we have the Four of Swords and one Ace is 5, and so it does feel like there was maybe some tense moments or arguments, or maybe we have fundamental differences that we couldn't clear up. And so it does feel like there is a disconnect, or you're feeling in lack by not being connected to this person. So it feels like this feels like it is a temporary parting of two people. It doesn't feel like it's permanent, but it does feel like it feels like somebody's like, I'm not begging for their attention, Elsie. And I get it. Like, I totally get it. It feels like that's what I'm getting off the Five of Pentacles. I'm not begging for it. If they want to put me on the outside looking in, then they can put me on the outside looking in. It is what it is, right? It does feel, though, like somebody is ignoring you, has their back to you, possibly. Or that's you that has your back to them. Take it as it resonates for you. All of your situations will be different. And this is a general reading. You can read it from either side. This all stems from somebody who has romantic feelings for another, though, but I feel like it's one-sided. That's what it feels like, that you have a lot of hope and wishes that this romantic thing is going to take off, or that somebody's finally going to notice you, going to turn around. This person has got their back to us here on the Eight of Cups. But the Six of Pentacles tells me that it's one-sided because you're not getting any energy from someone. There's no balance here, and you want to know why. It feels like you want clarity. You want to know why. It's like you don't understand why this person has their back to you. Tell me why the Eight of Cups is here. Why does this person have their back to Taurus, please? We have the Knight of Wands. It's like things are off and on, I want to say. There is chemistry here. There's two people who are very attracted to each other. We do have feelings for each other, but we're disconnected. We're in disconnect. You might be apart from each other right now. We have the Seven of Cups, and it's confusing. I don't understand. We do have the Six of Wands. So I feel like Taurus, whoever this is, whether this you is, whether it's them, it feels like there is a confusion about why this person turned away or why they've got their back to you. I feel like you want the victory, but I also feel like this is one-sided at this time. It feels like the other person is not putting in. I feel like for some of you, this person could be from the past because the Knight is looking into the past energy. This could be somebody that you've already gone a cycle with. It's almost like a confusing victory. What is this? It could be that this was a situationship. A confusing victory, to me, when the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups are involved, is like, I feel like you may have had more feelings for them than they had for you. I feel like this person was coming in as the Knight of Wands. I feel like you bring the Knight of Cups. I feel like you're into it for the emotional attachment, and this person was into it with the fire. That was it. That was their contribution to this, was fire. And I feel like it's confusing you. It's confusing you and making you very emotional. And it does feel like, it's like almost like a confusing victory. It's almost like you're saying, well, I got them to come in for a short time. But this person, I feel, has their back to you. Tell me about this Eight of Cups. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups, please. We've got the Hanged Man. You've realized it. Tell me about the Four of Wands, or sorry, the Four of Swords, please. I feel like you still want to talk to this person. I feel like you want to talk to them, to ask them why. Why would you come into my life just to use me this way? Like, it feels like somebody's kind of pissed off about the whole situation, that you thought you were getting the victory, but you weren't. It ends up in an emotional, confusing mess. And then this person detaches from you. We have the King of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the World card. So somebody needs closure. That's what it feels like here. So Taurus, whether it's you or them, somebody here needs closure. And I feel like somebody is trying to heal before they're honest with the other person. The King of Swords is here, and that's the person who faces everything head on. It's like somebody here wants to heal the mind, heal the self, get some stability mentally, like get some sort of mental stability first, understand the situation or realize what it is. It feels like you've realized that the situation is the way it is. It's an aha moment. It's a realization that you had to sacrifice this person, let them walk away and not chase them. But it feels like you really want to have a conversation. So I feel like that you want to have some sort of a reunion, to have a conversation, to say, why did you do this to me? Like, it feels like you need an answer. You need clarity on something here. Like, was it fundamental differences? Like, is there things that are so different between us that it wouldn't work? But I feel like this person here is not somebody who really was intending on working on anything. They were someone who intended to come in and saw the situation. You allowed them in. And so they came in the situation and did what they did. It ended up as it was. And it's not always their fault for coming into the situation and doing what they did. It's also, you have a part of that because you allowed them in. And for some of you, it was multiple times, because we have Seven of Cups, right? We do have the Three of Cups. And so I feel like somebody here just wants to talk about it. Like what is it that made you turn away from me? It's like somebody needs closure. And I'm just going to say, you don't always need closure. The fact that they're silent with you or that they walked away should be closure enough. But I feel like somebody here needs the details. They need to go over the facts. Like, you don't have all the facts. And I feel like you want to open a conversation with this person. The Three of Cups tells me you want to do it face to face, have a reunion, but only for the purpose of closing the door. It's like somebody doesn't have closure here. And I feel like you want the closure. And you don't want to have to be mad at this person. You don't want to have to argue with this person. You just want the closure, and you just want to leave things okay and then walk away. I feel like the Empress energy here is involved, Taurus, and I think that's you. I feel like you are somebody who's balanced. I feel like you've got a lot of wisdom. You've grown. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time working on yourself, creating things. Pardon me. I feel like you have your abundance. I don't even think you really want this person anymore. It doesn't feel that way. You've realized the situation for what it is, but it feels like you want answers. That's what it feels like. Yeah, the Empress here is in the sun energy, which means I can see all the things for what they are. I just want you to tell me with your mouth. Tell me what was going on here. That's what it feels like. The sun is here shining on the Empress. So you're in a great place in your life. It feels like you are in a really great place. You may have even met somebody else, or maybe there's someone else new that is coming, that is on the way here. We do have the Lovers, and I feel like the sun is here with the Empress. So I really do feel for some of you, there is new love coming, that you'll be making a new choice in love here. But it feels like that you need this revealed to you. It's like you need to speak. You don't like the silence. You don't like that they just left you back there. It does feel like, yeah, it feels like you may have been the one who liberated yourself from the situation when you realized what was going on. You realized that this person never had an intention of being romantic with you. They just came in for fun, right? As the Knight of Wands will do. Tell me more about this. Maybe I can give you the clarity and then you can move on. Because look, silence is the answer. If this person's been silent with you, silence is your answer. You already have the answer. You just don't like the answer. That's all. And so, I feel like you want to have the conversation, but I don't know that it's going to fix anything here. We do have the Four of Cups, we have the Lovers, and we have the Ten of Swords. So I feel like you feel that you missed out on something. You missed out on like the love of your life, or a really great love, or a really great soulmate connection. But listen, soulmates don't do this to each other. Unless they're unhealed, unless they're not willing to move and grow, this is the unhealed soulmate that will do that to you. And the problem with being with a karmic soulmate is, someone who's only moved into your life to teach you a lesson. Sometimes we tend to hold on at the door and we won't let them go. Can't let their energy go. Can't let the thoughts go. Can't let the thoughts of the time you spent with them go. And I feel like somebody here is living in this Four of Cups, feeling like they've missed out on something, or it didn't work because of, but it is over. It's completely over, and I don't think it's coming back together. So I think it's just time to move on. It feels like that there probably is someone new coming here. Tell me about the new person, please, for Taurus. Tell me about what's in the future. What's a new person here? Because I feel like whether you get a hold of this person or not, the universe is helping you close the door. It's time for you to bring things to a close, full circle. Time to walk through that door and just close it and be done with it here. It's over. It's over. Release it. Your advice is to release it. Tell me who's coming in the future. We do have a Fool. So we do have a new slate, clean slate here. So it does feel like there is something brand new. You will be taking some sort of a leap of faith here. We have the Hermit. I really love that. It's because, it feels like that the reason that you're ready is because you have wisdom. You now see the situation for what it is. It's not like you want this person back. That's not what I'm saying. But some people do require having the door closed. They do require the the last conversation. And it feels like somebody here has gained the wisdom that I don't need what was in the past. I'm going to jump into something new that is coming into the future, whether that's a new job, a new relationship, a new friendship, whatever it is. But it does feel like, it almost, what it feels like? It feels like somebody here really doesn't want to not like this person. Like, I feel like the Knight of Wands is somebody you're kind of upset with, and you don't want to not like them. That's what it feels like. You want things to be okay, so you don't have this tumultuous stuff going on within you. Tell me what's coming in the future. Hermit and the Moon energy. So the universe says, none of my business. None of your damn business, Taurus. So we have the Hermit. It could be a Virgo, could be a Pisces or a Cancer, maybe an Aries. But it does feel like here that this situation that went on, it was a learning situation, and that's where we get stuck. We don't realize that everybody that comes into our life isn't going to stay forever, and we hold on and we hold on and hold on to the energy back there. And you can say, no, I'm not holding on, I've moved forward. But the fact that they keep coming back is that you're thinking about them. Whether you're thinking bad things or good things, wherever your thoughts go, That's where the energy flows. So it feels like for some of you, it feels like that there is something new coming in. And it could be something that is quite deep, someone who is very full of wisdom, I want to say. And this is, I feel, a new romantic relationship. The High Priestess is in the reverse, which tells me I feel like a secret is being revealed. It's very interesting because the moon energy is here. Things aren't as they seem. Elsie is what I always hear in my head, right? Things aren't as they seem, but something, a secret is going to be revealed to you. This could be a secret romantic connection, somebody who possibly is in your life that you've never dated before, who's had their eye on you. It feels like a secret's about to be revealed, and it's going to send you on some sort of a new path here. Could be a Pisces. Yeah, think I said all of those here. We do have the Page of Swords, somebody who's observing you from a distance here. Someone is observing you from a distance and sees that you are the right one for them, the right candidate, and that is why this thing couldn't work itself out. That's why this thing didn't work, because it was supposed to teach you a lesson, teach you what you don't want, Taurus, so you can make room for what you do want. But if we don't have the contrast, how do we make the decision, right? So I feel like the Nine of Cups is telling me wish fulfillment is here. That is Piscean energy, and that it is with the Ace of Cups, that it turns into the Ten of Cups. So there is someone who's currently observing you, and I feel like you already know this person, and I don't think they're a bestie. I feel like they observe you at work, or they observe you on the subway, or they observe you, walking in your neighborhood. Like, it feels like somebody is somebody that you recognize their face, you know who they are, but I don't think that you know that this person has a thing for you. Tell me why the Five of Pentacles is here, please. Yeah, you've moved on from this. So I feel like for some of you, you're kind of stuck here. Some of you will get the closure, some of you won't. But I feel like for some of you, you need to realize that the silence is the answer. And we do have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Chariot. Yeah, the thing is that for some of you, you realize silence is the answer and you're just moving on from here. But the reason that this person was in your life was to teach you what you didn't want, because what you do want is about to show up. And it does feel like it's going to be something beautiful, something that's going to make you extremely happy, something you've been wishing for. But I feel like you needed a lesson first. We all need lessons. Stop trying to sidestep the lessons. You need them. They're important. Bottom of the deck, we have 10 of coins. Look, this is going to end up in something that's long-term and really lovely here. And it does feel like this was something you had to go through, letting go of a soulmate, because a soulmate can come to you, and if they're not healed, it's not going to work. It can still crash and burn. It doesn't make a difference if they're a soulmate, a twin flame, or a karmic. You need the lessons from that situation anyway. In order to be able to know what you want, you need to know what you don't want, right? But this is over. Release it. Release it. If you're the one who must have the face-to-face conversation, you may go to this person and say, can we meet somewhere? I just want to talk about I just want to have a conversation about why this ended. And then you're going to be able to release it. But at the end of it all, it's release. So nobody's getting back together here because there's somebody new coming in. I'm going to go for now, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. And I'm out. Bye-bye.